Welcome to Redeemed Graphics Academy YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be working on a food flyer. The very first thing you need to do is to create a new document. And so we use the shortcut Ctrl N in creating new documents. Ctrl N, which opens up a dialog box for us to provide some details as per the design we are about to work on. So the very first one deals with the name of the design. So simply flyer design should work for that. Now with the preset, you always leave it at custom. Number of pages as well should be left at 1 since it's a flyer design work. When we are working on a brochure or book design, that is where you specify the number of pages. The page view as well should be a single page view, primary color mode RGB. Now when you come to the dimensions, it depends on the kind of design you are working with and the dimensions you've been specified to work with. Alright. Sometimes when people ask you to work on design, they provide you with the dimensions themselves. So this is where you need to choose from them numerous dimensions we have, and then you specify the width and the height of the design. Now with the width, you are going to leave it at 210 millimeters, the height at 270 millimeters. Alright, then the resolution, always leave it at 300 pixels. After done with that, the other settings, just leave them as they are and click on OK. By clicking on OK, the workspace of the design software opens up for you. This is where you are going to be having all the design works being worked on. Okay, so here we have the tools, we have the workspace, we have the color palettes, we have the menu bar, the tools bar, and all that. Alright, so the very first thing you need to do is to create a background. Every design work has a background. Okay, so we use the rectangle tool in creating a background. Just drag across and then specify the dimensions as per the design page size you specified when creating a new document. Okay, so the width was 210 and the height per what we specified was 270. Alright, so you click on OK. Click on Enter key, and then you press P on your keyboard to center align it to the design page. Okay, so by pressing P, center align it to the design page. Then we need to take off the outline. Anytime you are working on design, always make sure you take off the outline, the black outline around your object, okay, the background. Unless you have other reasons, yes, I always say this, unless you have other reasons, that is when you can leave the outline of the object as it is. Okay, so you click on the object, right click on this very icon here, then choose set outline color. Okay, there are so many ways to actually take out the outline. We have these very options here as well. Now, after creating your background, you need to import your design resources. All the images and resources you are going to be using for the design, you need to import them into the workspace. And by importing, we use the shortcut the Ctrl I. Okay. Or simply go ahead and click on this icon here which says import. It takes you to your storage where you locate your designing resources. Okay, I have mine on desktop in a folder called design resources. So I simply need to just go ahead and open that up. These are the resources I'll be using for my design. So by highlighting them, you click on import. Okay, click on import. Then simply place them on the workspace. All right, just go ahead and place them on the workspace. Very good. Now we need to apply a color to our background. So the color we are going to be using is a gradient fill of this. So we use the interactive fill tool right here, which applies by default a color black and white to our object. Okay, so we go ahead and click on the black box, choose this color right here, click on this and choose this color right here. So this looks perfectly fine. This looks perfectly fine. All right, good. Then with our image, with this very image, we want to use it as a background image. Okay, we want to use this image as a background image. So you size it to the very top of the design page. For your background, use the transparency tool. You double click on it and drag down. Remember that black hides white reveals. Okay, black hides and white reveals. So just drag it till you get the perfect transparency you want. Then you right click on it and select power clip. Then you point the arrow to the background which you want to power clip the image into. Okay, good. Very good. Now to adjust the image in the background, you quickly just go ahead and click on edit power clip. Okay, so when you click on edit, it takes you into the background where you have the option to edit and adjust the positioning of your objects and elements in the background. So adjust the positioning of the objects and elements in the background. All right, good. When done, simply click on finish editing. All right, now you want to create a shape. You want to create a shape right here. Use the shape tool. After creating the shape using the rectangle tool, click on the shape tool and convert this to curves. So you right click on the object, then convert to curves. Then using the shape tool, you click at the middle of this line and select convert to curves. This way it allows you to shape the object as you want. All right, it allows you to shape the object as you want. All right, now we are going to apply a gradient fill to this. We have the shortcut G on your keyboard, which just takes you directly to the interactive fill tool, or simply come to the toolbar and click on interactive fill tool. Okay, double tap and drag across, then apply this black gradient fill and this very color to your object. Okay, then we use an elliptical fountain fill on this. Now drag the black color outside to adjust the fill effect on the object. Okay, simply drag it outside to adjust the fill effect. Then remember it has an outline, so you simply right click on this and select set outline color to take out the outline. All right, then you right click once again, select power clip and click on the background once again. Okay, so this is what we are going to have. Then open up the power clip, edit power clip, click on the object you just created and then duplicate. In order to duplicate, you simply hold down Ctrl and press D on your keyboard. Okay, so it creates a similar object. Now apply a different color to that, this very color. Hold down Ctrl and press page down. We want to send it behind the object on top. Okay, so you simply hold down Ctrl and press page down. Double click on the object to move to the shape tool and simply drag across. Simply drag across this way. All right, okay, very good. When done, quickly just click on finish editing. The very next thing we need to do is to position our images on the design. Okay, we need to position our images on the design. We as well have our text elements which will be placed on the design. So we simply go ahead, first of all, by creating a circle using the the ellipse tool. Okay, hold down Control to create a perfect circle. You hold down Control, double tap and drag. All right, very good. Then you apply a white fill, right click on the color white, set outline color, then increase the width of what? The outline. Okay, so we have this option here to increase that, probably 4. Okay, let's increase that to 10. Yes, this is very fine. Then the very first image we have here, we are going to go ahead and power clip. With this very first image, we are going to go ahead and power clip inside the circle we have created. So you right click, select power clip, and then point the arrow towards the circle. Okay. Now this looks fit, all right, but if you have power clip and it doesn't fit well, just open up the power clip by coming to edit. Okay, then adjust the image in the circle to fit very well. Okay, then you create a duplicate of this object, then simply click on this extract content and then delete this first image. Now you want to power clip this very one inside the circle. Okay, so when you move it over to the circle, because you've created a power clip frame, the moment you move it across it, it's power clip into it automatically. Okay, yes, so you just simply go to edit power clip, then increase the size of that to adjust it very well in the power clip. So adjust it very well in the power clip. When done, simply click on finish editing. Okay, great. Finish editing, great. Now we need to reduce the size of this a bit and increase this also a bit. Then move it up. Move this up. Very good. Very good. Now the very next thing is to position our image. This very nice bowl of rice and stew right here. Okay, then we want to apply a kind of realistic look to this meal. Okay, to make it look as though there is some kind of aroma steam coming out of it. Okay, so what we need to do is to simply position this here. It has gone behind that, so you hold down Control and press page up. Okay, now you move to your transparency tool and try blending the very down part of it with the image of the food. Okay, then you go down Shift and press the image of the food, then you group them all to combine both as one, so that moving them wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so that moving them wouldn't be a problem. Okay, very good. Now you want to apply a realistic look to this very object. Okay, see the way it's positioned on the background, it doesn't really look real, right? So you want to position it such that it looks as though it's real, and by doing so we need to apply a shadow to the base of the object. Okay, so we use the ellipse to create this circle, apply a black color, convert it to curve. Okay, move to bitmap, convert to curve, convert to bitmap actually. Then you move to effects, blur, you select Gaussian blur, then you adjust the blurriness of what? The object. Okay, so you can now see the realism of that, right? Then you hold down Control and then page down. Okay, you send it behind what the object. Now drag this a bit to position it very well below that. Then we need to also reduce the opacity a bit. Okay, so use the transparency to reduce that a bit. Okay, this way it looks really real. Okay, you can see the realism of that. Very good. Then these images are simply to create highlights, okay, to provide more realism to the design. Okay, so we need to make them less visible. So you simply move to blur once again, select motion blur. Okay, drag that across until you get a perfect blur effect. This is okay with me. Right click and select power clip into the background. Okay, and we have these images as well. Okay, effects, blur, motion blur. Allow that to work, and yep, you are good to go. Right click, power clip, select the background. Then open up the power clip, then make duplicate of that. Okay, just want to have more of it on the design. Yeah, and this as well. Just want to have more of that. Yes, this is very good. Okay, now we have our onion here as well. We are simply just going to apply the same blur effect to that. So you move to blur, select motion blur. Yeah, good to go. Oh, I think I need to increase this a bit. All right, this looks great. Yes, so right click once again, select power clip and position it right in there. Now we need to bring the text elements, okay, the text elements of our design into the workspace. So what I normally do is to have them typed in Word, and then I go open up Word, copy, and then paste in Corel Draw. Okay, so you move to Word, I have them right here. I copy, then come back to Corel Draw. Select the text tool. Before pasting, always select the text tool. Okay, then you paste. Very good. So this is what you are going to be working with. So the name of the business, Control X, you cut that out, move to the very top here, Control V to paste. All right, Control V to paste. Then the kitchen, we are going to provide it with a different font as well as the other text elements. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste it right here. I need to separate this as well. Control X, Control V, good. So the kitchen, we are going to apply a font called Green Case, right? Yes, it's amazing. It's very good. So this is the name of the font. It's one of the cool fonts that I normally use for this kind of design works. It's free on the internet. Just search for it. You are good to go. We are going to be using the font Corel as well. That's for the other text elements. Apply a white color to this This looks perfect. This simple looks perfect. Very good. I need to bold in this. It's the name of the business, so it needs to be very visible. You understand? The principles of designing. Okay, contrast. It's one of the key principles. You must always make sure you contrast the key elements of the design from the other hot elements. You want it to be very visible. Both should notice it much faster, right? Okay, so that is with that. Then we have the services where I'll be creating this shape right here. So I'm just going to go and shape this very side, provide it a curvy shape. Okay, so the very top here, these 4 items provide you the option of shaping the corners of your objects. Okay, so 25, let's see. Okay, this is very good. 25 is okay. Millimeters is okay. Go ahead and apply this color to it. Go ahead and apply this color and take off the outline. Always remember to take off the outline unless you have other reasons for keeping it. All right, always remember to take off the outline. Great. So you simply go ahead, Control X to cut that out, Control V, increase the size, apply a color of white, apply a color of white. This should be fine. Then the various dishes that are provided, right? Yes, so you simply bring this down a bit, this as well down a bit, reduce the size to have it fitted right here. Then you want to create some objects, okay? The principle of repetition, right? So they can be easily identified as one. So you use your pen tool, okay? And simply just drag, click once, and the final one, double click, okay? Join the coordinates, okay? Join the points. Let's readjust that a bit to get it right. Great. Apply this color, take out the outline. Yes. Then duplicate that. Here's another mirror. Let's duplicate that as well. It's white here. Very good. So this is what we are going to have. Okay. Let's increase the size a bit. I feel it's quite not so visible. Okay. This is good. Very good. This is very, very good. The very next thing we have is the special orders. So I'm going to make a duplicate of this. Yes, a duplicate and place special orders right there. Special orders. If you want a bowl of soup, just call them. We'll be right there to settle it. Okay. Design is fun. It's crazy fun. All right. You can't really good at it and it's just fun. The adventures, the passion, it's crazy. All right. One of the skills that I've really acquired anyway. Anytime I'm working on designs, I feel super happy. Yes, very exciting. Okay, so we are just going to go ahead and cut this out. We don't need this as part of the special orders. Okay, these are different text elements, so bold this as well. Make a duplicate of this object. You want to be consistent with our work. Okay, as a good designer, you must always be consistent with your work. See, this, the very first one is in caps, so we need to use caps as well. Just pay attention to these simple things. Your designs will look very nice. Okay. The professionalism is simply following the rules, the principles. They are what make us. Just like the game of chess, there are rules. Yes. In graphic design, too, there are rules to be followed. We follow them well. Our designs just look okay. Yeah. All right. So proceeding with the final text elements, we are available for booking next semester, right? Yeah, I think I need to order for some food. I barely even cook. Always buying food. It's not fair. Sit behind the screen all day and buy food all the time. Okay, so we are opening next semester. I need to change this to caps. Okay, so we are going to be looking at how to change your text to caps even after typing them in small letters. So you go to text, change case, and select uppercase. Okay, so it's as simple as that. No big deal. Text uppercase, change case to uppercase. All right, that is just it. All right, very good. Okay, the color of this is actually all right. So I think that's it. That is just it. Okay, so we need to have nationwide delivery. Just going to duplicate this as well, bring it right here. Remember, alignment is also key when working on designs. Okay, so always make sure your text elements are well aligned and your objects, the objects you created, okay, they are well aligned. So I'm just going to hold this and this, press L to left align them, press L to left align them all. You see, we are almost done. We are almost done with our design, and this is looking really nice. Okay, then the next thing is to bring in your contact details. Okay, so I'm just going to come up with a contact, so don't try calling. Okay, 024593347. 024. Right, is that 10? 246. Oh yeah, sure. It's to 10. Maybe you can try calling to see if it will go through. All right. This is great. This is just great. Okay. Let's increase the size of this a bit. It looks too small to me. Let's just position this here. And yeah. All right. So finally, our logo. Okay. This logo was worked on by me. A video will be uploaded on how it's worked on. A video guide on how to work on logos will be uploaded in some days to come. So always make sure you come back to the channel. Okay, just check the channel. Make sure your notification bell is checked. is active. Anytime there is new upload, we are ready and always available to provide you with new resources. Okay, free resources, yes, no payment required. Just sit at home comfortably and learn graphic design. All right, so okay, so let's go over once again. Okay, let's go over once again. So we need to extract the logo from the background, right? So you simply click on trace bitmap, choose outline trace, and then line art. Okay, trace bitmap, outline trace. Okay, and allow that to extract the logo content from the background for you. So you can see the progress from here. The progress displays here. When down, you simply click on OK. Then you move the extracted logo from the original JPEG image. So you can go ahead and delete this. Then we need to separate what these little boxes that we have in the text. Okay. And by so doing, we use Ctrl U to ungroup the objects. Ctrl U ungroups. Then quickly just go ahead, select the white elements from your object. Okay, just go ahead and select them one at a time. Be patient and get that. This process can be used for extracting vector logos of social media icons of any other business logo. Okay, as soon as it's a vector file, it becomes quite easy working with. All right, you don't really need to suffer too much. If it's a vector file, you are just good to go by just using this method. Okay, let's go fasten this. I really don't want to have this video long. I want you to have it short and simple. Yes. But then remember, it's not part of the process. So you need time to study these things, come back, watch the video over and over again. When done, you just go ahead and click and group them. Okay, we use the shortcut key Ctrl G to group items. Okay, give it a color of white, then minimize the size and place that right here. Okay, so I think here should be fine. Yes. So this brings us to the end of our video. You can see this nice design we've just simply worked on within minutes. Okay, within minutes. It's always best that you try to practice more with this, and as you practice more, you become very good at it. Okay, so I always urge you to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Do all to provide us with feedbacks. Okay, if you like the video, just say something nice in the comment box. If you need any help with designing problem you are facing, just hit that subscribe button, notification bell, keep it on, keep testing in the comments, and we are all to sure get back to you. See you another time.